morning students, I am Miss Pratima, your science teacher. Today I am going to explain you chapter number 3, that is fiber to fabric. Okay, and this video is for class 7 students. In this chapter we are going to learn how wool is being prepared, what are the process involved, and what are the animals which are being reared for obtaining the wool. In the similar manner, we will also learn about the preparation of the silk, how we prepare the silk, which insect is useful for the preparation of the silk, etc. Okay, so let us start our video. Okay, so first topic that I am going to explain you, that is the animal fiber, because here in this chapter mainly we will discuss about wool and about the silk, and we should know that these are which type of fiber. Means animal fiber are the fibers which we obtain from animals. Okay, so basically silk we obtain from silkworm, wool we obtain from either sheep, yak, goat, etc. Okay students, then we obtain fiber from fleece of animals. That means here we are rearing the animals which provide us what? Wool. Means from their hair, which we consider as the fleece. This is the term fleece. Fleece means hair. Means we take the hair of these animals, and from their hair we are preparing the wool. Clear students? Okay. So silk fiber. Silk fiber is what? It is been obtained from the cocoons of silk moth, and these things we have already learned in class 6. Okay, basic things we have learned. Means cocoon means it is the larva of the silk moth. Silk moth is nothing but it is an insect. Clear? So when we want to obtain the silk we obtain from silk fiber, and silk fiber we will obtain from silk moth. So we need to rear the silk moth on large scale, because when we want to obtain silk on large scale, we need large number of silk. Clear? In the similar manner, wool. We all know that wool we are using in our day-to-day life. Normally in which season? Winter season, because wool keeps us safe from the winter and drastic condition. Understood? And keep our body warm. Clear? So wool is been obtained from the hair of sheep and yak. Understood students? So I hope this is clear for everyone. Why we are rearing the animals? Because we want to take out the hair from their body, and which has been used for the preparation of the fibers like wool and silk. Clear? Okay, now we are discussing what are the animals which yield the wool. Means what are the animals from which we get what? Wool. Here the name of few animals like sheep, goat, yak, camel, angora, goat, llama, alpaca. So these are certain variety of animals of sheep as well as goat. Okay, these are being reared, means they are being reared on very large scale. So what when we rear it on large scale, we can obtain the wool on large scale, because ultimately whatever the population of people we have, we need to fulfill their needs also. Okay, so to meet the need, we need to grow more and more. We need to rear more number of animals, so we can obtain more and more wool. Clear students? So now next topic is fibers to wool. Whatever the fiber we have discussed in class 6, fiber is nothing but it is a thread-like structure which we use to make the clothes. So what is the process? Means from fibers to wool, how it is being prepared. Okay, so basically to obtain the fibers and to make the wool, we are rearing the animals like which I have told: sheep, goat, yak, camel, angora, goat, llama and alpaca. These are being reared, and especially in our country also there are various states where these animals are been reared, because we want to obtain what? We want to obtain their hair, which we term as a fleece. Clear? Okay. So rearing and breeding of sheep is very important, because here we are rearing means palna. Okay. We will rear it and breed. Breeding of sheep means we will always rear the animals or a breed of sheep which produces a large number of wool. Large number of wool means for this purpose we need to rear the animals which can give us large number of wool. Understood? So basically in our country there are different regions. Okay, and different regions have the different climatic conditions. For instance, if we talk about the Jammu and Kashmir, these are the places which are very cold. Understood? Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Haryana, Punjab, Gujarat, Rajasthan. So these are few states where the rearing of these different types of animals are being done. Understood? And why we are rearing these animals? Because we want to obtain what? The hair or fleece, which are being used for making wool. Understood? Next is how we are processing the fibers into wool. Okay. So what is the process by which we are processing the fibers into wool? Means how we are making the wool. Means making of wool does not involve only one step. We need to go through different types of steps, and then finally whatever the product we obtain, that is the finished well produced product it is. Okay. So here we will learn the different steps. Almost here 6 steps are involved, and in different steps we will learn what are the process are being done, and at the last whatever the products we obtain, that is finished, very well furnished and well finished. Okay. First step here is shearing. That means, as I told you that we are rearing the animals of different breeds of sheep, goats, camel, yak, llama, alpaca, and etc. Okay. So as the hair grows on their body. Okay. Hairs are growing on their body. Okay. So what happened? The hairs are being removed from their body. That means shaving of the hair or removing of the hair from these animals are being done normally in the hot season. Why? Because we all know that if we remove the hairs in winter season, these animals will feel very cold. Whereas if we are going to remove the hair from these animals' body in winter, then they will when we will remove these hairs from their body during summer season, they will adjust themselves according to the climate condition. Understood, students? And you must know it very well that there are hairs which are being found on the bodies of these animals, and that hair prevent them from the hot and chill drastic conditions. Understood? Clear, students? Okay. So here the first process, that is the shearing. Shearing means the process of removal of the hair or fleece from the body of these animals. Okay. Normally by the process of shaving it is being done, and while shaving it does not pain for them also, because when we it is similar like when we cut our hairs we don't feel any pain. In the similar manner, the removing of the hair or shaving of the hair is being done from the body of these animals. Okay. I think first step is here for everyone. The next step is sewing. Step number 2, that is the sewing. Means now as we have already obtained the hair, okay, so obviously the hair which has been removed or which has been shaved from the body of the animal will contain very thin layer of the skin. Understood? So we need to remove that skin from the hair, because we do not want that skin. We want only the hair from that whatever we took. Okay. So in the second step, what we are doing? We are doing the process of sewing. The process of removing the grease, dust, dirt by thoroughly washed. So students, now as we have what hair along with the thin layer of skin, at the same time the hair may contain the dirt like grease, dust, dirt. So this can be removed by washing thoroughly. Understood? By washing thoroughly. Earlier it was done by keeping the hair on a very big tank, but nowadays it has been done by using the machines. Yeah. Okay. Then as we removed the dirt, grease, then this one, dirt, dust and grease. Now we have got hair only. Understood? So in let us see in next step what we are going to do. Now we come to step number 3. Now what we will do, now we have the hair. Okay. So what we will do, this whatever the hairy skin which we obtain now after the process of sewing, we will send it to the factory. Why we are sending it to the factory? Because factory is a place where the manufacture of the different clothing material is being done. So as we have sent the hairy skin to the factory, and there what they will do, they will start the process of making what? Wool. Understood? Okay. And they will sort out. Sort out means they will segregate out the different types of the hair according to their different length. Understood? Okay. Now let us see is in step number 4 what we need to do or what is been done in the process. Small fluffy fibers which are called as the burrs are picked out from the hair. Now if you look at your sweater, very small, that fluffy fibers comes out. Okay, so that small fluffy fiber is been segregated or taken out and it is being used for making the cloth. Which type of cloth? Woolen cloth. Okay. And in step 5, what we will do? Now whatever the hair we have obtained from the animal. Which animal? From the animals like camel, yak, goat, sheep, llama, alpaca, etc. Okay. So all that hair will be either in white color or else in black color. So if we want to make the sweaters or woolen clothes in different color, how we can do? By coloring it. Okay, coloring of the fibers. And this is done by the process of dyeing. Understood? Now nowadays we can make the various colors of the sweaters by the process of dyeing. Dyeing means when we color anything, we are saying it is what? Dyeing. Okay, so in step 5, whatever the fibers we have, we will color it. Clear, students? Then coming to the step number 6, fibers which are being straightened. Straightened means which are very long and which are very straight are being used for what? Are being used to comb and to roll into what? Into yarn. As in class 6 we have already studied that whatever the fibers it has been obtained, we will make them as in a coiled form, means in a bundles. Okay, then it is being used for weaving and knitting. Weaving and knitting we have studied in class 6. What do we do in this process? In weaving we are using the 2 sets of the yarn, whereas in knitting we are using only 1 set of yarn to make the different types of cloths. Understood, students? Okay. So now I have already explained you what are the processes which are being involved to make the wool from the fibers. I hope it has been clear and it has been well understood by you all. So now I am giving you homework. You have to revise the process of making of the fabric from the wool. Means how we are making the fibers from the wool. We need to learn. Understood? Means step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. What do we do? What are the things involved? Understood? That you have to revise. Okay. Thank you, students.